Tonight that could impact your safety. It has to do with how our meteorologists are losing a tool in the forecasting toolbox. The National Weather Service announced it won't conduct critical weather balloon launches in Omaha to collect data.
First Alert 6's Bella Caracta asked people who lived through last year's tornado outbreak on their thoughts.
Many remember April 26, 2024 vividly.
It was like 20 seconds of somebody throwing bowling balls at your house.
Steve Anderson knew it was coming, though.
I watched the weather and the news religiously every day, and all day long they'd been predicting bad weather for a couple days.
First Alert 6 told you about severe weather several days before.
Certainly seems like there's a window tomorrow afternoon that'll bring the biggest severe threat, really the entire season to date.
Yes, that's right. All types of severe weather will be on the table with this one.
First Alert 6 meteorologists interpret several models which also rely on data from the National Weather Service balloon launches.
Weather balloons, those help us see all the different variables within the different levels of the atmosphere, so we can look at wind speeds, humidity, and that'll better help us forecast for the days ahead.
But effective immediately, NWS stopped balloon launches in Omaha and Rapid City, South Dakota, due to staffing issues.
Without the weather balloons, we're not sure exactly how that's going to impact the data that we look at, but what we do know is the models pull information from the weather balloons.
People who lived through the outbreak tell me their thoughts on the National Weather Service no longer doing those balloon launches to collect data.
I disagree with that. They need all the information they can get. If that gives them a little forward information as to what's coming, that's great.
To lose that data is a little alarming, so I would hope that they would relook at that.
In Omaha, I'm Bella Caracta, First Alert 6.
The local NWS Omaha office pointed viewers towards a free educational resource online. It's a beginner course to teach people the basics of spotting different types of severe weather. You can find registration information online at firstalert6.com.